All right, you guys, welcome in. How are you? Welcome to Tuesday. Hope you're doing great today. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you. Tonight, I will be doing week number 2 of my astrology live forecast on 2026 astrology. I'm going to be taking you through each of the rising signs and give you a personal sort of window into what parts of your life are going to be most impacted in 2026. You can still jump on. You'd get the first episode that I recorded last week. You'll get that one recorded. You get tonight live, and then next week we'll be live as well. And next week I'm going to tell you how to harness the energy of astrology in general. Okay, so that's 3 weeks. That's also connected to my my immersive astrology program that kicks off next week. If you want to jump onto that, there's a link below. Basically, my philosophy is, astrology is all energy, and how can you best use it for what's going on in your life? At least, sometimes we talk about the astrology and it's like, oh, this is happening to me. But no, you can use the astrology to your best benefit. Even stuff that comes along that might be challenging, it's good to know it's coming, and it's good to know how to work with it. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing. All those links are in the description box below. So let's get on with this. I'm posting the November readings this week. So I've started yesterday, and you'll see them. Hopefully they'll get them all up this week, and you can see what's going on for you in November astrology. Full moon, we've got a full moon in Taurus coming up November 5th. All right, that's going to be a big deal. Meditate. Oh, check it out. Divine masculine and protection. Wow. So the full moon in Taurus is the ending of a cycle. Full moons are the end of a cycle where they start in the time period of that zodiac sign. So we had a new moon in Taurus 6 months ago. It's the culmination point of the last 6 months in the energy of Taurus, which is really about our self-worth and value, the value we place on things. It's also about money. It's about how we see money, or how we give value to resources. Let's just say that. How do we give value to resources? Something's valuable to you, may not be valuable to another person. Money is kind of a universal equalizer of that, but some people think money is way more valuable than it's cracked up to be, or way less valuable than it's cracked up to be. And that's, how you're looking at it. So let's see what is going on in the reading. The divine masculine energy seems like it's stepping into a little bit of spiritual closure on a chapter. Protection and meditate. They're closing out a chapter in their lives. 6 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Justice card, the 2 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. All right, so we got some good Libra energy here. And this feels a little bit like we're leaving, we've left Libra time, we're in Scorpio time, and there's a new choice. All right, I feel like we walked down one road, and now there's like some new options. New options are opening up. It just seems to me that there's been a decision here, and then there's another choice. Like, okay, I'm walking this way. I'm doing this thing with the 6 of Cups. Like, I'm coming back to see this person. I'm going in this direction to see somebody. And then there's like, I don't know, something legal. And then I got to go in a different direction. So it can be about not something legal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not something legal, but like a way of balancing. So you might have been going down a certain road and then like thought better of it. Like, it's not going to be balanced. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. And so then there's this sense of like leaning into more creativity with the Queen of Wands. But I get the sense that the Queen of Cups is more here with this 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, right? There's like a competing, do I stay with this person, or do I go with my new person? Or do I go with the new person? Do I stay with the, okay, you get the idea. There's something here about like, one decision is going to mean one thing and another decision is going to be another thing, which is totally normal. Okay. There's a major decision made, but the reason that I'm kind of calling this out is I feel like the person starts down a road. I feel like you might start down a road making a decision and I'm going toward this, but then think better of it. Like there's more information coming out and I got to change what I just decided. All right. This is the divine masculine is sort of like, what do I do? What do I do? All right, let's see the rest of the reading. 5 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Temperance card. So there's, I feel like this is for somebody here who had the divine masculine coming toward them, and then they were like redirected, veered off in another direction for whatever reason. Okay. And I feel like this is kind of like, oh my God, they were coming my way. They were coming my way. They're still going to go your way. I feel like they're offering a little bit of an apology for that redirection. And then here we go. And then the Archangel Michael is behind this redirection. Wow. Definitely. 3 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Page of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So we got this King and Queen of Cups here. Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. There's definitely something here that this person, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you guys watching are wondering why this person hasn't shown up in your life yet. They made one decision to come toward you and then they changed it. They changed the direction. Somebody changed the direction. Okay. And I do feel like they're regretting that direction, that they didn't come toward you. They're regretting that now. Okay. So this could be over the last 6 months. And we have this full moon in Taurus coming up, which says like, it doesn't have to be like exactly at the right moment, at the same moment, but there's definitely something here about rethinking, reworking. In November, we're going to have a lot of retrograde action going on. So this is the last week of October leading into that. And there's definitely some about face. So I was going towards you and then I went in a new direction and I'm rethinking that. I'm definitely rethinking that with this Hanged Man and the Archangel Michael here with the Temperance card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So I feel like it comes out. Why do we need to know all this? I almost feel like this is about the apology. You need to know that this person was coming toward you and then they were redirected for another reason, which is like, why do I need to know this? I just know you didn't show up. Okay. I feel like the reason is it's not just that they were wishy-washy. The reason has to do with real learning about loss or sadness. I feel like this person was being very cavalier about choosing between 2 people, but I feel like they lost big time. I feel like they made a choice and they, messed it up, went in a different direction. I feel like they messed this up. Okay. Now you could say that your divine masculine kind of messed things up, but they know they messed it up. Okay. They know they messed it up. So this Hanged Man, it's like, I feel like some of you know that this person was kind of twisting around in the wind, like the last 6 months. They were thinking about this direction, thinking about that direction. I don't know which to do. I don't know which to do. Some of them it's just been too long. Okay. Some of them didn't make they made decisions and stuff like that. And this reading is coming out. So that like there was a lot of struggle here. This person put a lot of thought and direction into what they were going to do. And it's only now that they're going to come toward you. I feel like they're going to come toward you with some kind of gift, right? The Page of Cups. Some of you could have ignored this person when they tried to reach out before as an apology or something like that. Some of you ignored them, and that's okay. I do feel like they're going to come toward you in a full frontal way. This was kind of like around the back. This was kind of a sneaky thing. And you're like, no, you need to show up at my front door. You need to show up properly. Okay, this person shows up properly and they have something to offer. The Ace of Pentacles. This person also didn't come toward you because they had nothing to offer you. They could have, but they didn't. Right? They didn't have anything but the shirt on their back. And so they've gone away and now they have something to offer. Something real, something tangible, something legit. All right, they have something to offer. Who is this person? Who is this divine masculine? Three of Cups. By the next holiday. Three of Cups, usually a timing card. You see the pumpkins. So this is the pumpkins here. Holiday, I mean, if you want to call Halloween. And then there's the moon, the full moon in Taurus, happening November 5th. 8 of Wands. They're going to reach out by then. 2 of Swords. I get the feeling that there's something. I feel like some of you will still block it. So why are you telling us this? Why is this the message for today? Seven of Wands. Boundaries are part of the lesson with this person. Boundaries, not necessarily blocks, right? But boundaries. Something about that. Boundaries. Woo! 5 of Pentacles. The King of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So this person is somebody who has been through a lot of hardship. And I feel like if you block them, there's going to be some kind of belief that you did it because they lost a lot of money or something like that, that this person has lost a lot of money. And but they're still a king. King of Cups, King of Wands. And I just get the feeling that they feel left out in the cold by you, like there wasn't really a good conversation. They just want to have a conversation. This person just wants to talk. Okay, they just want to talk. World, Ace of Wands, Emperor. Oh yeah, Taurus. This person does want commitment with you. They have some new ideas, some new thinking. They think you kind of turned away from them because they didn't have much to offer you. They went away, they got something to offer you, and now they want to talk. Are you ready? I see you over here just kind of waiting. The 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups here, just kind of waiting. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. This is your person. 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords. All you want is the truth. I just want you to tell me the truth. That's nice that you went away and you have something to offer, but this is what I require. One conversation. That's what I'll offer. That's what I'll offer back. I won't block you. All right, let's keep going. If this is your reading, link is below. Let's continue on. I will talk a little bit more about this Taurus full moon that's happening. And we have a Scorpio new moon later in the month. So a full moon is usually the culmination of a chapter. So we'll talk more about that, what you don't see coming and how this plays out. Let's get some advice. All right, link is below. If you want to continue on with the rest of the reading, I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.